friends, Sarah here from graceinmyspace.com. Today we are talking all about winter decor. Chance to decorate with me for my winter mantle, I will pop it up here. You can make sure and watch that video as we took the whole mantle down from Christmas and we made it into a winter mantle that will carry you through the next couple of months very easily. But today we're going to focus on the rest of the house. Now there's usually a couple of different mentalities when it comes to winter decor. Either people want to be extremely layered and cozy and feel like they're in a hug, like their home is hugging them, or people want to have a completely clean slate, a fresh start. They want to get rid of all the clutter. They're tired of seeing all the decor out from Christmas and they just want to get back to some simplicity. So I'm going to share a few ideas that you can do for either level. You can either do just one or two of them and pop them into your home for a little bit more simplicity for winter decor, or you can do all of them and have more of a hug kind of feel from your home for this winter season. When you are thinking about winter decor, normally people think, I need to change the seasons, I need to add decor. But for winter, I think that my biggest tip would be to change that mentality and instead think, I need to take decor away. Summer and winter, in my mind, are a very similar decorating season. There are less holidays, you don't have Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter and the spring flowers and the fall colors. You don't have all of those things kind of circling in your mind when you think of seasonal decor. Summer and winter tend to be more simplistic. They tend to have a similar style because really anything goes. Anything that you have up year round are pretty appropriate for winter and for summer decor. And so we can just throw in a few little winter-ish accents and make it feel like your home is dressed up for the season. You know what would be fun? I would love to know what your favorite season to decorate for is. Leave it in the comments. So let's start first in my china cabinet in the living room. I had a very, very similar look for Christmas. And when I talk about winter being a time when you kind of take away decor instead of adding, this is a great example. So down here, previously I had greenery lining the entire space. I took that out to simplify quite a bit. But everything else is basically the same. I put pine cones in here, which is a really great winter decor. It's a winterish feel accent that you could add in a bowl or on a tray on your coffee table or in a cupboard like this. It's a very simple accent that you can add for winter. So I just swapped the ornaments that were in this bowl out for some pine cones and everything else is literally the same. I think that having white or green bottle brush trees are really nice for winter. I usually just take out anything that's glittery, that has kind of that more Christmassy feel to it, and leave pieces that feel like winter, like a tree covered in snow. I still have my mini bowl of pine cones up here from the Christmas decor that I did when I was decorating with natural things. I have my moss covered tree here up on top of the cabinet, which I think is really nice for winter. It's very simple, it mimics nature, and it feels cozy and earthy and organic. And that's kind of the feeling that I love in my home anyways. But pieces like this that were appropriate for Christmas are still appropriate for winter. I just take away all the glitter and all the sparkles. I'm leaving up my orange garland for a pop of color and calling it good. Regardless of if you have a wood-burning fireplace or not, a basket of logs and pine branches is a really nice winter accent. Similarly, a bowl full of candles and greens are a nice accent for cozy winter months. You can use regular candles or you can use battery-operated. Groupings of candles is always one of my favorite cozy accents for winter time. These are battery operated that I did a DIY hack on, and I will link that for you in the description to make them look more realistic. I love that they're battery operated and remote controlled. It's the perfect way to get that cozy glow without having any kind of fire hazard. One of my tried and true winter decor accents is a boxwood wreath, a small one with a candle inside. This one has a really nice, cute copper detail on it, which is really pretty and warm for winter months. And it's very simple. And then over here we have the very classic jar, fill it with fake snow, pop some greens in it. I don't really know what's going on with this. Somehow I lost the bottom at some point. Who knows? So we're gonna reuse these for something a little different with a similar feel. One of the things that I like to do is take unique looking vessels and turn them into a vase of some sort, but they're always very large. I don't know, I've got kids, there's a ball in here. And it's staying there. So I usually have an abundance of random linens, like these napkins that I don't use on a regular basis. So I will take them and stuff them in just for filler. You could use grocery bags, anything really, that you don't need access to for a while. And that will give you the height that you need so that you can use little teeny things like this. And instead of storing them away for Christmas, you can use them as your winter decor. And you just stick them in and then organize until you get like the look that you want to get. And now you've taken 3 really little teeny weeny things that would have looked really sparse if you just shoved them in here, and they look a bit fuller when they're propped up like that. If you have any pieces like this that just look like pine that are snow covered, those are nice for winter too. Now I have 2, but if I were to do this, it would look a little neat because we need some height difference. And so we're gonna do a bit of a staggered look by adding it on top of books. And that just adds some dimension and it has it feel a little bit more forest-like. Sucker is wobbly. This guy's kind of special. I might have to fix the hair situation up here. But in the meantime, I think that this is a really fun project. If you are looking for something more overt for your winter decor, make a snowflake. So I've actually made this on my Cricut machine using glittery vinyl, and so it's kind of floppy, it's kind of whimsical. You can make all different kinds of patterns. You can make big and small. It just depends on the pattern that you find on your Cricut. You can purchase different shapes and sizes, and then you just have your Cricut cut it out. And these would just be kind of pretty, hanging in a window, turning in the sun, just something feels a little bit like snow is falling as you're looking out your window. You can also just make your own snowflakes out of regular paper. Just Google how to make a snowflake and it'll give you tons of different tutorials for how to cut them. They're very simple, and then it's a very affordable project if you are cutting them by hand, just using computer paper or something like that. Even fun for you to do with the kids, and then you're just creating a little bit of winter magic. We can't forget the clay pieces that I made with my kids. They're a really sweet and memorable piece of decor you can display for winter or all season long. Winter is also a great opportunity just to display some nice kind of moody art. My mom painted this for me and I love it. And then I also have just found treasures like this winter scene that's an oil painting, a vintage oil painting, and it's really pretty and it just obviously feels like winter. Sometimes it's really just about those little teeny moments that give you a reminder of what season you're in your home, and it's a little nod towards seasonal decorating. For Christmas, I had added this real Norfolk pine, and it's perfect for winter decor, and I just leave up my wreaths as well. They're very minimal, which helps it feel less Christmassy. So just having some cedar, even the bells are really small. That's loud. Even the bells are really small and it feels appropriate for winter. One really simple way is obviously just add some greens. For winter, the common green that you would find in a home is cedar or juniper or pine, but I like mixing in things like ferns. It's just a plain green. Or eucalyptus is really beautiful as well. Seeded eucalyptus is really pretty, or silver dollar eucalyptus. And you can find faux options of those all over the place. Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, whatever's around you, you'll be able to find it pretty easily. Ah, get in there. But I do like mixing in the more vibrant greens like these ferns are. You know, normally a winter green feels more subdued, a little bit more of a sagey color or a dark forest green. But adding in some of the more vibrant greens just brings a little bit of life to your space, which leads me to my next tip. Adding greenery is always a good idea, but live plants Those are the best idea. Let's ignore this little guy. He didn't survive the hustle and bustle of the winter season. Live plants just bring so much life to a space. It's vibrant, it's living, it's healthy. And when it's wintertime and it's bleak outside and plain and boring and lifeless with no greenery, it's nice just to have some live plants indoors. If you missed it when I put together this gallery wall, I will link it in the description for you, how I created the whole space. But it's another really great example of how you can have winterish decor without actually being winter decor. All these pieces are either black and white or sepia tones, which feels more subdued for winter. And when you put them all in a gallery, they feel cohesive and it feels like it just fits. And it's year-round decor that works specifically for winter. There's nothing overtly seasonal about my basement. It's very seasonless, and I think that that works great for winter decor. Another really easy thing to add for winter decor is just some cozy blankets. You can add them out in the open so that they're really accessible and easy to get to, and they also serve as some pretty decor as well. I like to hang my blankets right on a hook. It's really easy, they're really accessible, they're off the ground because a lot of people don't like folding them and placing them over a couch or in a pile, and this just makes it really easy to access. And if you get a winter looking blanket, then it kind of serves double duty. Another option is to use either a cabinet or a console table with shelves on the bottom and just stack your blankets and your pillows so that they're really easy to grab and pull out when you need one, but they also just serve as some texture and some cozy decor for your home. And of course, candles are always wonderful in the wintertime. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed seeing some winter decor tips. While you might have a different style, while you might have a different mentality towards decor, I hope you can still walk away with maybe just a little bit of creative brainstorming going on from decorating with me this season. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.